Yin and yang.
I like that.
Yeah.
Literally, actually, the perfect mix because look, white, black, fucking black. Let me guess. White socks. Show this shit. And then black socks. that's nuts. That you can't. And that wasn't planned, by the way. You can't make that shit up. Anyway, we're about to be reacting to this video. He doesn't even know Myron Gaines. But let's see. Okay, all these people are nobodies, and they have Myron. Because Myron tells it like it is. I like this guy. Not just because he's a Muslim and I'm a Muslim. That's not why. Because he tells it like it is. All right, we're going to react. Let's see what happens.
Say, oh, you can't handle me. And I'll say, why the shut up. We tell women that they can kind of live their life the way that they want, and there's going to be a good man at the end waiting for them. We haven't.
Okay, that's actually a good point. So, a lot of guys do lie to women. I'll be straight up with you guys. Just because they seem like they're giving you a good story, that's all it is 80% of the time it's a story. What do you think? Just because they want to hook up with these women.
No comment right now.
See, that's all they say. They give them a good story just to hook up with them. So basically, it's either bad faith or the wrong intentions, which is fucking up society. Let's listen on.
Entire society that tells women, hey, don't do anything for the express consent for a man. You need to put yourself first, not knowing that if you actually want to keep a guy first, you actually have to put yourself second. This is what I tell guys all the time. You got to be the leader, and the girl's got to like you more than you like her. Because since women are the ones used to being pursued, the only time they're going to respect the man is when they're finally pursuing, because they never do that.
Do you think that it's best that guys get burned early? Because it seems like once guys get resources and get money, that it really becomes an issue.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I will say this real quick, just on your experience. Who do you think gets burned more, guys or girls?
I think guys do. Because a lot of guys are growing up older. They want to be settled down. And the girls don't give them the time of day because they're too nice. And the nice guys get friend zoned.
Okay, but do you think the girls are being nice for real? Or is it just kind of like a play most of the time, generally speaking?
I think it's mostly a play.
I don't know, man. I think it's like 50-50, but let's just keep listening. You son of a bitch. Oh, this is the one I was looking for anyway. This is the one I wanted to react to.
Are you editing this?
Yeah.
I don't know how to comment on it.
You're good.
We would not have been in all the foreign wars in the Middle East had it not been for Israel.
The U.S.'s desire to go to war.
This is a completely different topic.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go back to that last one. That was more interesting.
What do you say about the chat saying that you can't pull?
All right, let's go over here.
Yeah, I think early. Once you get money and resources, that she's playing for keeps. Like this girl right now going after Shannon Sharp, she's playing for keeps. So it's like, and they have an incentive to do so. When you're broke and you're nobody, like, are they incentivized to go after you as hard? Probably not. Then maybe they'll embarrass you in the neighborhood. Oh, you know, weirdo, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. You can move and be fine. But when you got some money and your resources, and this is why it's so bad for young guys. Oh, dude, the young guys that like aren't red pill aware and get some money and status, they get cooked the worst. It's better for you to almost like be broke, make these mistakes as you're coming up, then get the money, understand women, and then you're in a much better position because then you can mitigate the risk, or you already know how to deal with certain women off of how they come at you.
All right, so what do you think of the play-by-play? Like, don't you think it's too robotic? Like coming at dating in particular with like a game plan. This is just me. This is me thinking out loud. Don't you think that's not genuine? Like having a play-by-play, a playbook. Don't you think that's kind of robotic? That's kind of robotic to me. Let me put this back a little bit.
I'm not really good with the opinions on this thing.
Let's play that right there. Don't you think that's fucking robotic, Anthony?
I don't know what the fuck to say.
I think it's robotic. That's just me. That's just me personally. Like if you have to like when guys say spit game, or that's just the game, or you got to go about it this way. That I don't think there are any universal rules. I think it's just about genuinity on both sides. The male side and the female side. If you want to fuck her right in the pussy, then you got to just be genuine. Just be a genuine guy. If she doesn't like you, then take the L and move on. There's plenty of women out there. That's all I'm saying. All right,
like, oh yeah, this girl's a thought. I got to deal with her this way. Okay, this girl, I can maybe let her in a little bit, but like you get that wisdom from failing. You almost got to fail when you're broke because you got to see how you see the real side of females. Like when you don't have all your stuff together, you don't have money like that yet. you really get to see like the dark side of hypergamy. And I think men need to be exposed to that to see how callous and how cold women can really be when they're not interested in you. Because I truly think like women are much more cold-blooded than men are, way more, especially when they're not.
I agree with that. Women are more cold-blooded because they, and rightfully so, because they're really. It's selfish at face value, but it's really not selfish because they're not just thinking for their own desires, they're thinking for the desire of their future children. So they have to like take this into account when looking for a suitable mate or a suitable suitor that they may court and date and allow inside of their pussy. Like, see, this girl right here, look, she's not, if she was looking at everyone's faces, her eyes would be up a little bit more, but she's looking down. She's trying to scope out the dicks immediately. She's trying to look at dick level. Like this guy, he's almost exposing his dick. Like she's trying to see if they actually expose her dick because she's out on the prowl right now. Look at her. All right, let's.
Silly guy.
Men drop off precipitously, way faster. They're more likely to end relationships. They're more likely to break your
Whoops, sorry.
heart without you even knowing it.
Okay, I will say though, he's coming from like.
What do you say about the chat, Shannon?
I respect Myron, but he's coming at it from like a broken ass dude. It seems like Myron actually got fucking destroyed in some sort of past relationship, or he's just like coming into wealth recently in the last few years and he just started dating because he's coming at it from like an arrogance level that's higher than normal for his age. He's like, how old is Myron? He's like 30, 37 or 38. So like his arrogance level is kind of remedial. At his age, it's like high school arrogance. It's kind of silly if you ask me. Anthony would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Side of females, like when you don't have all your stuff together, you don't have money like that yet. You really get to see like the dark side of hypergamy. And I think men need to be.
There's the dark side of both. See, I used to live with hookers and strippers and porn stars for literally 5 years in Vegas, and they see the darkest side of men because what do you think escorts are dealing with all the time? Almost every single one of their guy clients are cheating on their wife. So they got to deal with him and they got to deal with the wife if he's a repeat client, which a lot of times if the wife doesn't allow him to get butthole access, he's going to be a repeat client in Vegas. Trust me.
To see how callous and how cold women can really be when they're not interested in you. Because I truly think like women are much more.
All right, we're going to end here on this point because he brought up a good point there. When women are cold and not interested right off rip, because as they should be, because there's a lack of men nowadays, and they're a bunch of pussies. I don't know if you want to add anything to the Anthony, but men are there's hardly any real men left. Anthony and I are the last real men.
Shut up.
No, we are. No, you don't got to be bashful. You can say it. We're the last real men out there. So I got to be honest with you guys.
I know real men out there, man. There's good men out there, man.
Well, I'm saying the last like eligible bachelors besides like people that we know closely. Okay, we're the last real ones and the people that we know. So if you ladies, especially if you're 8, 9, or 10, if you ladies are looking for eligible bachelors, just hit us up. Like, we'll if it's not us, we'll hook you guys. We'll steer you in the right direction because there's just a lack of men, man. Especially.
Why do you say we? Like, why do you speak on my behalf?
I'm speaking on your behalf because you're not speaking at all, brother. I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. So that's it, guys. We're going to react to a different video tomorrow because these guys are getting me all worked up because it is kind of sad, but don't worry. Good times right around the corner, you motherfuckers. All right, perfect.
You know the thing is, I don't know.